Hey guys, before we start off today's video, y'all make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bells. Here on this channel, we upload trailer reactions, we do movie reviews, and we update everyone in the wonderful world of movies by uploading movie news once they come out. We talk about Star Wars, DC, Marvel, Lord of the Rings, The Godfather, all kinds of movies. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you're in the right place. This is a channel for movie fans and for us movie geeks to geek out about the wonderful world of movies. So if you like movies and if you're a big cinephile like I am, then you're in the right place. Now, let's cue that intro. Well, hello guys. Welcome to another stream. This is just a random stream. Again, I don't even know if the internet connection's good. I'm testing something right now, which is why I don't even have a title or anything like that. Because this is just a random stream. I was like, why not just do a random stream, see who's available, see who's willing to just join randomly. So again, if something's going wrong, if let's say it goes wrong. Like, let's say something messes up, let me know in the comment sections down below. This is going to be a random open discussion where we just, talk to people. We just talk in the comment sections. We just talk whatever, because really, that's what this stream is about. So let's actually read some of the comments. The Senate will decide your fate says this is random, but can't wait. Yeah, it was a random stream. I thought of this like 30 minutes ago, somewhere around there. But yeah, I wonder what the stream is about. Let's see what's going to be. It's going to be an awesome stream. Thank you, Edwin. By the way, shout out to Edwin. He's always here on the channel. But this stream's really going to be just whatever. By the way, I'm not going to have my webcam on simply because I honestly don't want to. Typically when I have to set up my camera, it takes a while. And not only that, but it ruins the internet connection sometimes. So for now, I'm just going to leave it without a webcam. Maybe later, depending on how it is, we're going to bring on the webcam because I actually prefer doing a face cam stream. But yeah, Raya says, what's up, Isaac? What's up, Raya? Welcome to the stream. Edwin says, hi, Isaac. Hi, Edwin. This is a cool intro. Nice quality. Thank you, man. Yeah, I remember when I first got StreamYard, I was like, I got to get a decent intro. So I just made that one. And yeah, so yeah, anyways, guys, we're just going to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. There's not going to be a specific topic today. We might bring up some topics, but overall, this is just going to be a random stream where we really just talk about whatever it is. Well, actually, let me bring up something real quick. Let me bring up one thing real quick, and that is the Snyder Cut got 3.7, or I think it was 3.9 million views around all out households, something like that happened. So yeah, give ourselves a round of applause here in the Snyder cult community. And yes, I called myself a Snyder cult. I bet Jody hates that, but now I'm joking. We're not cultists. We're just fans. We're just passionate fans who want to see a beloved film. But anyways, guys, this is just gonna be a random stream, so you guys can go ahead, drop your comments. But yeah, also, Edwin just brought up a good topic that I just now thought of. Have you seen the leaked set photos of the Flash movie? And yes, I have. For those wondering what it is, there were actual real behind the scenes, behind the scenes. Wait, why am I messing this up? There's actual on-set images of the Flash film that completely surprised me. It caught me off guard that we were even going to see any behind-the-scenes set pics behind. But what we saw was kind of like a Wayne Manor. We saw Warner Bros.'s logo, so we do know that it is in fact Warner Bros. Filming it. But yeah, that's one big news that came up recently, which was the whole they're already shooting the Flash film. It took them a long time to finally get that filmed. It really, I don't like how we have to wait so long to see the Flash film. And by the way, for the people who are just joining us here on the stream, this is just being a random stream. We just talk about anything you guys want. So y'all drop in your comment sections down below whatever you want to talk about. Because this is just a random stream. I have no specific topic to get into, but yeah. Yeah, so that's how it is. Wayne Manor of Michael Keaton Batman. Wayne Manor, Michael Keaton Batman. Yeah, we got to see Wayne Man. Wait, was it the Keaton Batman one? I'm not exactly sure. but we do know that it was Wayne Manor. I'm gonna assume it is Michael Keaton because we do know Michael Keaton's gonna probably play a bigger role than Ben Affleck's Batman, which kind of makes me so. But hey, it is what it is. And hopefully we just see the best movie possible. I know a lot of fans are planning on boycotting the Flash film, or they're planning on not paying for it, so that to kind of send a message to Warner Bros. My thoughts on that is I'm still going to continue. I'm still going to watch the Flash film. However, if you as a fan want to make a movement, if you as a fan want to try and show your voice to Warner Bros., I really recommend y'all to, honestly, if you feel like you want to show your voice, then don't you don't watch the film if you so please. Me personally, I'm gonna watch the film. I'm gonna enjoy it because I'm a big Flash fan. To me, the Flashpoint film is, I mean, not the Flashpoint film, but the Flashpoint comic book is actually one of my favorite comics of all time. So I'm actually gonna look forward to watching the Flash film. However, if you as a fan don't if you as a fan feel like you want to show your voice, and you feel like you as a fan haven't been treated right, then you as a fan, you as a consumer with your own money should show whatever side you're on. So if you're a big Snyder fan and you want the Snyderverse restored, and if you truly want to do something about it, I really recommend you guys to actually do something about it. Like, not pay for the Flash movie. Me personally, as big of a Snyder fan as I am, you guys know I'm such a massive Snyder fan. As big of a fan that I am, I'm still gonna go watch the Flash film because I'm a big fan of Ezra Miller's Flash, and I'm a big fan of the Flash character. Flashpoint is my favorite comic book of all time, and yeah, I'm gonna go watch it. Sorry if some guys disagree. It's all right, man. But yeah, let's actually get into the other comments. It is, yeah. I actually have only seen the picture once, I believe, and then after that, I haven't seen it again. But yeah, sup Isaac? What's up, Solomon? Wait, Alan, for a while, I thought that said alien, but what's up, Solomon Allen Jackson? Welcome to the stream. And yeah, I have a question of the Flash movie. What about Alfred of Michael Keaton's Batman? Oh, that's actually a good question. We actually don't. I don't know that. Maybe they've released something because I try to keep up as much as I can with movie news. I believe I don't know anything about that, but hold on. But yeah, I honestly don't know what's up with that. I don't know if we're ever like, are we gonna find out who's playing Alfred for Keen? Like, are we gonna get the exact Alfred from the Keen Batman films? But it is what it. Uh, I'm just now remembering that Andy Serkis is gonna be playing Alfred in the Batman film. So, oh, we actually got a good comment right here. Demon Slayer movie just broke the record for the highest R-rated anime film. By the way, fun fact, I was actually planning on watching Demon Slayer because my boy Manny over here told me about it. And no disrespect to any anime fans, no disrespect to any Demon Slayer fans, but I watched the trailer, not a big fan of the trailer. I thought it was an all right trailer, but um I mean, if you guys like it, I did hear that it did do really well. I think it made 19 million in the box office. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it made 19 million in the box office. It's doing really well, and I believe that we're now going back into the movies, and I am so glad that Demon Slayer did really well because this means that now there's more chances, more movies are going to want to take the risk because Godzilla vs Kong really did really well, surprisingly. And Godzilla vs Kong did really well. Mortal Kombat came in and did pretty decent too, especially because it has a lower budget. And then now hearing about Demon Slayer, I have not seen the film personally. I don't want to watch it, but if you guys have watched it, let me know in the comments what are your thoughts on it. But Demon Slayer, it did pretty well, 19 million in the box office, I believe. I could be wrong about that number, but that's really good for a pandemic era, and I believe that Godzilla vs Kong uh, probably saved the theaters. I believe the reason why movies like Mortal Kombat and Demon Slayer are doing well is because Godzilla vs Kong took the risk, it took the bite, and is truly saving the movies. And look, I like Godzilla vs Kong. I didn't love it. I still believe that the trailer did do it justice. I do believe the trailer was way better than the film itself. But I gotta admit one thing and one thing clearly, that I think Godzilla vs Kong saved the theaters, and I think that now movies are going to be more comfortable. Now, obviously, we're never going to see the numbers like the billion-dollar box offices like Endgame. We're not going to see, historic numbers like Joker for a little bit, at least for now. But I do believe with LA, New York, all those places, vaccines being put out, I do believe because of that, we are going to see more movies, willing to take the risk, willing to go and watch, go and put out the films. But yeah, let me find some comments. Demon Slayer movie's amazing, awesome. I am glad you enjoyed it. I have not seen it yet, didn't really like the trailer, but I am glad. I always say this: when I don't like a movie, I always hope other people love it. Like, I have a friend who he personally thinks Ant-Man and the Wasp was his favorite MCU film. To me, it's one of the movies I hate most in the MCU. And even then, I'm like, hey, I'm glad you love the film. I wish I had the same experience. But, with Demon Slayer, I really wasn't a fan of the trailer. I thought the trailer was eh. And, that's really why I didn't spend my money on it. But for those who have seen it, I'm glad you enjoyed it if you did enjoy it. So I'm glad that you guys did enjoy that. But yeah, I hope we see Ben Affleck's Batman in the opening of the movie helping Barry fixing a time machine. That would be awesome because you guys know I'm a big Ben Affleck fan. I actually believe that if he makes more movies, he'll possibly be in the best directors of all time because this first few movies, Argo and Gone Girl, like, oh my God. Like, if you guys haven't seen Argo and Gone Girl, those films are amazing. And you guys know he is my favorite Batman, and that's saying a lot because Batman's my favorite fictional character of all time. So seeing, Ben Affleck's Batman, to me, awesome. The movie was really amazing. It made 490 million worldwide. Ooh, I actually did not know that. I heard that the opening box office number was 19 million, which is really good for an opening during a pandemic era. I don't know how long this movie has been out. I just saw the trailer, like, yeah, to see if I should watch it. I didn't really like it, so I'm not planning on watching it. But hey, if I get enough good reviews, maybe I'll think about it. But yeah, let's see. Godzilla vs. Kong saved the pandemic era movie, and yes, that is true. Hold up. But yeah, I do believe that the main reason why the theatrical experience is now being brought up is because Godzilla vs. Kong took the risk, it took the bite, and it genuinely made more money than Godzilla King of the Monsters. And let's remind ourselves, it had all the odds against it because Godzilla King of the Monsters opened during a time where the box office was booming. The summer market for theaters are the best business you can ever do in Hollywood. And it was also during a time when there was no pandemic. There's a lot of people willing to go to theaters, but Godzilla vs. Kong had different obstacles. It had, first of all, it had the pandemic against it. Second, it had HBO Max. It had HBO Max competing with it. So in there already, they had a big disadvantage. So this is proof that Godzilla vs. Kong was that, loved and beloved. Now, again, Godzilla King of the Monsters, I remember 2019, I said this exactly. Now, I didn't have a YouTube channel back then, but if I did, I was the first one to say that I believe this is the end of the MonsterVerse, and I believe that Godzilla vs. Kong will fail in the box office because I don't believe that the MonsterVerse is profitable anymore. But I was proven to be wrong, and I am so glad it is because you guys know I'm a big kaiju fan. I'm a big MonsterVerse fan, and I love these kaijus. I want to see big boys fighting each other. I want to see Big Kong, Big Godzilla. I want to see them fighting. I'm a big Godzilla fan. I'm a big Kong fan. I love to see these big monsters just take each other on, bigger than life events, and I am so glad that this movie itself is what brought it back because yes, we did have movies prior to this. We had Wonder Woman 84, we had Tom and Jerry, we had all these other movies, but none of them could save the box office like Godzilla vs. Kong did. And I believe we are now going back to our normal theatrical ways. We're going to see Black Widow come out. We're going to see the Suicide Squad come out. We're going to see Space Jam 2 come out. We're going to see all these films come back. And I'm so glad. And especially after that terrible Oscars. By the way, I actually want to get into the Oscars today. By the way, later today. But I want to talk about the Oscars because I have not made a video on the Oscars. So later today, we are going to be discussing the Oscars itself. So yeah. Wait, hold up. What comments am I missing? Okay, there we go. Michael Goh, who played Alfred for Keene Batman, died in 2011. I actually didn't know that. Man, I feel bad, but RIP to my man, Michael Goh. He was amazing as Alfred, but I actually didn't know that. So thank you, Jacob McKenzie, for letting me know. that in the comments. 464 million is the current number. I should probably check the numbers later today, but I don't feel like it right now. Jeremy Irons, Alfred is not in the Flash movie. Yeah, we do know that he's not going to be in it. But yeah, the Demon Slayer movie came out last year. We just got it this year because of COVID. Oh, I actually didn't know that. I did not know. Uh, I did not know that. I truly didn't know that. I didn't know that. I do know Godzilla vs Kong was supposed to come out in November of 2020, but the pandemic. I really hate the pandemic. I really do. But yeah. Movie has been out for a week. I recommend watching the series first. Don't judge a book by its cover. But yeah, story is basic. Some parts but animation is outstanding. Well, let me go into something. Look, I always judge a movie based on its trailer as just a teaser. To me, a trailer is supposed to tease you on what's going to happen. What should you expect? So yes, I mean, the companies themselves know that that's the purpose of a trailer, to show what you're going to get in a film. So I disagree on the don't judge a book by its cover, because that's what a trailer is for. A trailer is for a company. Now, I always say this: just trailers bad doesn't mean a movie's gonna be bad. Like, for example, I think the Birds of Prey trailers were terrible, but I really ended up liking Birds of Prey a lot. And so I always do believe that trailers are important. That's why, I didn't like the trailer, so that's why I didn't really like the film. I mean, oh wait, I messed that up. I didn't like the trailer, so that's why I'm more than likely not going to watch the film, because I'm just not that intrigued with the trailer. If the job of a trailer should be to intrigue you. But sorry, I get a little preachy sometimes. But yeah, movie has been out for about a week, and I recommend watching the series first. I don't really feel like watching the series. To me, it's really hard to get me on series and shows. I remember when I first watched The Office, the American edition. The first two episodes were really bad, and then I ended up loving The Office, and now The Office is my favorite sitcom of all time. So it's really hard for me to get into series, to be honest. I'm more of a movie kind of guy, but I'll see what I'll do. Rip him, bro. Yeah, man, I actually didn't know that. Thank you to Jacob for letting me wait, no, that's the wrong comment. Sorry, guys. There we go. Jacob's comment. Yeah, sorry, guys. I didn't I messed it up, but yeah. That's how it is. Yeah, rip him, man. Rest in peace, man. It really saddens me when I hear people and movies die, but yeah. What do you think about Warner Bros. Screw up with their 2017 dumpster fire trailer? Oh yeah, for those wanting to know the news, this week I ended up ranting about how Warner Bros. Dropped a 4K trailer of Justice League, the Joss Whedon edition, during the height of the popularity of the Snyder. Now, I went through a whole rant. And my belief is Warner Bros. Is trying to push down the Snyder Cut. They're trying to erase it from everyone's memory, and they're trying to hide. And I'm not a big conspiracy guy. I was calm. I've been calm about the Snyder Cut, about Warner Bros.' business for a while. I've been very calm about it. But I'll admit this: what Warner Bros. Did is disgusting. What they did was stupid and idiotic. And I really believe that, Warner Bros. Are, right now, as it stands, I used to love Warner Bros. I used to respect Warner Bros. I used to say Warner Bros. Is the best movie studio out there. But in the last few months, they've shown me the incompetence. They've shown me the idiots who are running the company there, and they're running it to the ground. Because I am sorry, for the last 6 years, something like that, for the last 6 years, they have no mind. They don't seem to know what's even, like, they don't seem to know how to run a freaking company. They don't seem to know how to do this, how to do that. And they're destroying DC along with it. And I have a big soft spot for DC. So when I see idiots like them burn DC down to the ground, I get very annoyed. And when they dropped that trailer itself, I took it as an offense, because for the longest time, for the last few months, I was calm. I was like, hey, look, maybe Warner Bros. Isn't against the Snyder Cut. For them, I think that's a good thing. But I'm sorry, after that trailer dropped around this week, I am sorry, that is a true offense. They were trying to hit the fans where it hit them the most. And I'm sorry, but I believe there's a bunch of incompetence at Warner Bros., especially with how they've handled the Snyder situation back in 2017. So yeah, sorry for my little rant, but yeah, the Truth 31. What's up, Isaac in chat? What's up, Truth, man? Shout out to Truth. He's an amazing YouTuber. If you guys like DC, if you guys like Zack Snyder's DC, y'all go subscribe to him, man. I remember when he was on a stream, I think he joined my chat like 2 weeks ago, I believe 3 weeks ago. I remember all the comments knew who the Truth was, and I was like, oh, he's a YouTuber. So I subscribed to him, and I'm glad I subscribed to him because he makes great content. I love hearing his rants. So shout out to the Truth and welcome to the stream, man. They can't erase the greatness that we've seen. That is true. No matter how much they try to push the Snyderverse, no matter how much they try to erase it from our memories, they can never erase the beautiful, majestic films that are Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, and the Snyder Cut. And yeah, they can never do that. But yeah, imagine they announced Justice League 2. Man, I'm gonna be. Well, first of all, they already fired Whedon from the Batgirl, I believe it was that. So I don't think that's ever going to be possible, especially because Justice League, the first one, didn't do very well. It did really poorly in the box office. Um, but yeah, I would be annoyed. That would be that would be like the big bullet to bite. Like that would be the big shots fired moment. And that I think is the moment where I would genuinely want to boycott Warner Bros. But yeah, I don't think that'll ever happen. Hopefully not. But yeah, Solomon Allen Jackson says, I'm starting to think Warner Bros. Is allergic to money. Yeah, I mean, Snyder, Man of Steel, 500 million in the box office. That's really good for a starting film. BVS made 900 million in the box office. That's really good for a second movie. And the Snyder Cut, 3.7 million households watched it on HBO Max. It's doing really well. I don't understand why everyone wants, like, you'll have idiots like John Campea. I love John Campea. You guys know how much I love John Campea. But one thing I can't stand is how John Campea was like, oh, but it wasn't financially stable. What do you mean? For a very first ever movie, for a very first cinematic universe film, Man of Steel made 500 million in the box office, somewhere around there. That is really good for a starting film. And I think that's really good. BVS. I know everyone expected to make $1 billion, but it was genuinely the second film in a cinematic universe. How is it possible that just out of nowhere it would just make $1 billion in the box office just like that? I mean, it didn't take Marvel. It didn't take Marvel just 2 movies to get that $1 billion hit. It took them around. Well, first you had Iron Man 1, and then you had Iron Man 2. I think the first $1 billion hit. I could be wrong about this, but I think it was them about 3 to 4, somewhere around that many films. That's when they first hit their $1 billion mark. But hey, I don't know, man. I mean, as fans, we're giving them our money, and yet they choose to ignore us. But directed by J.J. Abrams. Man, I just remember the new Superman movie, which I'm actually intrigued with. I'm intrigued with that, but I still would want my boy Henry Cavill or Cavill. I always mispronounce that. I always get clowned on my videos for mispronouncing Cavill because I always say Cavill by accident. I don't know why. I'm used to saying Cavill, but yeah. The truth says Warner Bros. Better pray the Flash film is a massive success. I will say this: if the Flash film does poorly in the box office, I think it's time. I think that's the moment where Snyder fans can laugh, because if, let's say, a movie like the Batman, the Suicide Squad, or any of the other DCU movies, let's say they fell, we really can't make fun of them because it's not like a movie that's trying to erase the DCU. But the Flash film more than likely is trying to do that. So if that film fails, then yeah, that's the time where Snyder fans can laugh. Me personally, I always hope every movie does the best it can. I always hope for every movie to be entertaining. But hey, it is what it is. If it fails, it fails. If it does well, it does well. But yeah, next comment. And Robert Pattinson's Batman will replace Ben Affleck's Batman, and the new Superman will replace Henry Cavill. Yeah, look, I'm gonna start trying to say Cavill. And Blue Beetle will replace Cyborg. Look, I actually like the Pattinson Batman trailer. I really loved it. I'm fine with the new Superman movie, and I'm a big fan of Blue Beetle since he is a Hispanic, and I think that's pretty cool. But I will say this: I would rather Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, Superman, and Ray Fisher Cyborg any day of the week, rather than seeing reboots. Because honestly, Ben Affleck's Batman is my personal favorite Batman. You guys know how much I love him. I can't go a single stream without saying Ben Affleck's not my favorite Batman. I have a Ben Affleck Batman Funko Pop. I have a action figure of Ben Affleck's Batman. I also have a giant poster of BVS and Zack Snyder's Justice League, which you guys can see in my other videos, that I do have a lot of stuff of Ben Affleck's Batman. Like, I count 1, 2, like a lot of stuff, and just Batman in general, a lot of stuff, because I'm a big Batman fan. But I am very disappointed. I want to see Ray Fisher's Cyborg. I believe, Ray Fisher's Cyborg was the biggest surprise, or the second biggest surprise in the Snyder Cut, because Ray Fisher was treated poorly in the 2017 edition. I believe, he was my favorite part of he was my favorite part of the Snyder Cut. Surprisingly, my first surprise was Steppenwolf. How good Steppenwolf was. I did not expect Steppenwolf to be that great of a villain, but I genuinely believe that Ray Fisher deserves to stay as Cyborg, and I want to see a solo film with Ray Fisher. Uh, but I don't know. I hope, as fans, all we can do is hope and try our best to get what we want as fans, because as fans, the one powerful thing we have that producers don't have is our voice. But yeah, Man of Steel was the highest grossing Superman film ever. Campia was talking nonsense, and that I agree. As much as I love John Campia, one thing I'll always disagree with him on is how he believes Warner Bros. How he believes the DCU was dying. I'm sorry, but if you got your highest grossing Superman film with Man of Steel, I think that's a good sign. Not only that, but it's your first ever cinematic universe film. And then you have other films, that are doing really well. BVS, 900 million in the box office. I think that's really good. Then you had all these other films, but um, I I still don't understand why people like John Campbell want to make up lies, want to spin the narrative wrong. But let's admit it, the DCU was doing well up until Justice League. Justice League, well, actually, let me rephrase that. Suicide Squad, since it was a chopped up, edited, weird mess. I don't know why they did that at the last second, but it was a chopped up, weirded up mess of a film. That film was the beginning. It did do 700 million in the box office. That was still really good. Um, but as a film itself, it wasn't very good, or at least to me. It's my subjective opinion. I always forget to say that, but I always have to remind myself that it is all subjective. But uh, Justice League was the beginning of flops, because Justice League was a big flop, and we all know why. I don't even think I have to say, because we all know why it is. But yeah, there's rumors that Ben Affleck Batman will die. My prediction is Ben Affleck's Batman won't die. I believe it'll just be rebooted. I feel like when Flash goes back to his timeline, he's gonna go see Batman, and it's not gonna be Ben Affleck. I don't know if to expect Pattinson. That would be crazy, but I don't think it will be Pattinson. I don't know. I don't even know what to think at this point, really. But yeah, Man of Steel made more than the first Iron Man movie. Warner Bros. Was just trying to eat the cake before it was fully made. Yeah, Warner Bros. Was impatient, and they paid the price for it, because now they have this messed up. They have this messed up fan base. They have a fan base that's split, divided, and that's not something you'd want. Starting a cinematic universe, and it disappoints me. It really disappoints me, knowing how much potential the DCU had, and they just threw it away. It's kind of like, if, let's say, if Kevin Feige gave up after watching Thor: The Dark World. Imagine if after watching Thor: The Dark World, imagine if Kevin Feige just gave up and decided to end the MCU. It's kind of like that. It's really kind of like that. That is factually. That's my example of it. Because I genuinely believe that the biggest problem Warner Bros. Faced was that they were impatient. They expected big numbers at the very beginning, but I'm sorry, but that's not possible when it's just started. It's a new cinematic universe. Why expect so much so quickly? But yeah, Dennis comments, "Hi guys, I just came back from watching another episode of Stargate SG-1. Man, I forget how great that show is. Man, I love Stargate. And awesome, man. Welcome to the stream. Dennis is a loyal subscriber, so shout out to him. Shout out to everyone. There's Truth, Edwin, Solomon, Dennis, a lot of amazing people here. We also have Rhea, we have Manny. Manny's actually a personal friend of mine. But yeah, I actually went to go watch Godzilla vs. Kong with him. But yeah. So yeah, welcome to the stream, Dennis. Welcome. This is just actually a random stream that I decided to make. That's why there's no specific topic. We're just open panel, basically, where we just talk to the wonderful people on YouTube. So shout out to everyone who is joining me on today's stream. If you're new here on the stream, make sure you subscribe and turn on notification bells. That way you can be notified for future content here on the channel. Smash the like button, help this video in the algorithm, and also leave your comments, whether it's a replay, whether it's in the live stream. But yeah, we're going to go back into the comments. Oh crap. Oh yeah. Edwin's comment. I forgot to read it. People was hyped for the DCU because of David Ayer's Suicide Squad and BVS Ultimate Cut and Snyder's original plan of Justice League, but Warner Bros. Ruined it. And yeah, what I'm gonna say something that really saddened me. I had two friends who had never seen any Snyder films. Uh, I think the only Snyder films they had ever seen was 300, because I think a lot of people watch 300. I think that's a very popular Snyder film amongst the general audience. But I had two friends. They watched Snyder's DCU without having seen BVS, without having seen Man of Steel. They're not big comic book movie fans, which is fine. And surprisingly, they loved it. They loved the film, and I was surprised by how much they loved it. They really did like it, and they were like, "Oh man, I can't wait for the next film." And I was like, "Dang, I got to tell them the news that this the Warner Bros doesn't want to give us another film," and that really saddened me. But yeah, um, all we can do, is fight, hope for the best. You know, as long as we got that Superman symbol, the symbol of hope, the beacon of hope. As long as we have that, they have nothing on us. They have nothing on us. But yeah, next comment by the Truth 31. Warner Bros. Feels embarrassed that they have to make DC films. They don't like making these films. That's my take on it. Yeah, I feel like they panicked too quickly. My take is they were looking at Marvel the wrong way, and they were like, "Oh, look at Marvel. Look at what they're doing." And look, what Marvel is doing is great, but do your own thing. And I feel like they panicked too quickly. I feel like they saw the criticism for BVS and they panicked. But I'm sorry, but Marvel, when they first started, some people criticized some of the movies. I mean, remember Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2 didn't leave off with 100% critics or audiences. A lot of people didn't like Iron Man 2, but Kevin Feige didn't panic. He was like, "Hey, look, I have a vision and I'm going to embrace my vision." And I feel like that's what DC needed to, or that's what Warner Bros. Needed to do. They're like, "Hey, look, we have one minor setback, but let's keep moving forward. Let's keep fighting, because at the end of the day, a successful cinematic universe keeps fighting. They believe in their vision and they keep going." And I feel like that's one thing Warner Bros. Forgot. But yeah. Isaac, have you seen Invincible? Yes, I have. It's amazing. I'm not going to spoil it here because Edwin hasn't seen it yet. Maybe in like a week I'll do like a spoiler discussion for it. But yeah, man, it's really good. I really recommend it to everyone who hasn't seen it. So yeah, it's awesome, man. I'm trying not to spoil it. I'm trying not to spoil it. But yeah, it's awesome. So I really recommend all of you guys to watch it if you have not. But yeah, and Warner Bros. Did too much DC movies in development. Yeah, again, my problem is they pay. Uh, Crap, it's raining now. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm near my window and it's actually raining. Right. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but let's just ignore that. But yeah, don't spoil, please. I gotta read. I can't do a dark side voice, but let me try. Ready the hashtags. We will use the old ways. I've been, it was like, we have found. Wait, let me. It was like, we have found. Wait, we have found anti-life, and we will stop at nothing to possess it. Ready the Armada. We will use the old ways. And then you hear like the music going up, like the tension building up, and you see them walking away. You see Granny Goodness, you see Desaad, and you see a bunch of parademons right there walking back to Apocalypse or whatever they were doing. And yeah, I love that scene. I remember hearing Darkseid's voice. And I was like, that's one scary dude. That is one intimidating dude. You don't want to mess with Darkseid. That's the one thing you probably never ever want to do. Like, like not even this could defeat Darkseid. Not even the Avengers could defeat Darkseid. Well, again, not even the Justice League can, but well, they can, but it's hard. It's really hard. But man, I really love that ending. I really love that scene where Darkseid's talking to Desaad. And I like how Desaad was quick to be like, "I told you Stefan would fail." It's like, come on, man, you gotta stay positive when taking over planets. Like, Darkseid's trying his best. He gave my man Steppenwolf a chance, and you're making fun of him for taking the L. But don't worry, my boy Darkseid, when we see part 2, He's gonna take the biggest W you've ever seen, and he's gonna laugh at us for saying that he couldn't take on the Justice League. But yeah, I don't even know why I went through that whole speech. But we're probably gonna go for 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna end the stream. So yeah, y'all drop y'all's comments. We got 10 more minutes. Sorry for the quick stream. I do want to do one longer. We are gonna go. I haven't done this the last 2 weeks, but we are actually gonna go back on Tuesday to do our regular. Let me bring up the logo. Movie. Wait, oh crap, wrong one. Wait, where's the image? Crap? I can't find. Okay, there we go. Look at the top right corner. On Tuesday, we're going to be hosting a Movie Talk Tuesday live again. We have not done one of those in a while. So you guys are welcomed if you want to be notified for it. We're going to be doing it around Tuesday, around 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I believe in the West Coast. That's around 11 a.m. And I believe in the East Coast, it's around 3 p.m. I could be wrong about that, but it's around that time. So you guys are more than welcome to join us on that stream. We are actually going to be doing a special Star Wars stream because if you guys didn't know, Tuesday is actually May 4th. And we're going to be celebrating a May the 4th special live stream. Or in the stream, we're just going to be talking about Star Wars. So join us on our Movie Talk Tuesday live on Tuesday, where again we're going to be talking about Star Wars. We're going to appreciate Star Wars. Today we're going to do anything, but on Tuesday we're going to be appreciating Star Wars because I'm a big Star Wars fan and I've never held a Star Wars stream in and of itself. So I can't wait to celebrate May the 4th because that is the Star Wars celebration day. But yeah, let's get into the next comments. Hold up. Dang, it's raining a lot. If I had my webcam on, I would actually genuinely show you guys. But yeah, bro, I saw a concept art of BVS, and there was Batman armor suit beat up and Superman suit beat up. Oh, I actually haven't seen that yet, but that sounds awesome. But yeah, Isaac, do you think they will announce the Ira cut in DC fandom? I want to say yes, but I've been saying this for a while. I don't think we'll ever see. I don't think we'll ever see the Ira cut for now because, I think there's a higher chance we'll see the Snyderverse than the Ira cut. I will say it's kind of dumb not to drop the Ira cut because it is much, much cheaper than the Snyder cut because with the Ira cut, it was basically edited down. I hope we do see it. I don't think we'll get a DC fandom announced. Also, I want to do something in October and I kind of want to do this. I don't know if you guys would be willing to, nor do I know if I'd be able to, but if I do, I am planning on doing a watch party for DC fandom in October where you guys are going to be seeing my live reaction to DC fandom, news. Because last year I was basically at work with my headphones on, just hearing it the whole time. And I wasn't able to comment on everything. I made multiple little videos. Back then, I only had like 40 to 50 subscribers. So I didn't really have many views back then. But I am thinking about doing it depending. I still don't know because obviously it's in October and I don't know if I'll be busy in October. But if I do, would you guys be willing? I mean, that sounds awesome. But hey, I've always wanted to do a watch party. But DC fandom could be an amazing watch party. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I'd still again have to check to see if we'll ever see that. But yeah, wait, hold up. Wait, where was I? Okay, I was on Dennis's comment. I do want to see it though. The Ira cut is one thing I want to see because I've always believed Jared Leto deserves a chance to shine. I do believe Jared Leto deserves it. Credit to him, what credit's due. Solomon Allen Jackson comments, people were trying to tell me that the Avengers could defeat Darkseid. What a bunch of idiots. Oh crap. Sorry guys, I have to check something. But I'm sorry. If you believe that the Avengers could defeat Darkseid, I'm sorry, you're an idiot. Darkseid's too powerful, and the Avengers aren't, they're strong, but not strong enough to defeat Darkseid. Not strong enough to defeat Darkseid. I'm sorry. No one can. But yeah. And you don't have to show them Apocalypse War. You can just show them an image of Darkseid, and then you're like, you're telling me that the Avengers could defeat that? I'm sorry, but no. But yeah, Apocalypse War is a good example of that. Are you going to make a watch party of Bad Batch? I don't think I will. I do kind of want to do one day a watch party randomly maybe one day do a watch party for the Snyder Cut. I mean, I don't know if anyone would be willing to, hear my commentary or whatever, but I think that would sound interesting. I mean, I've always wanted to do a watch party, and maybe for DC fandom, I'll do one because watch parties look fun, and I've never done one, so I think that would be interesting. But I'll see. But I do want to do a Snyder Cut one someday soon. Maybe not anytime soon, actually, but maybe in the next few months. Maybe one day, just do a commentary where we all, for fun, just watch the Snyder Cut together. I don't know that I would have to plan that ahead. I would have to tweet stuff out. I would have to make a video saying that there's gonna be a watch party. I would have to do stuff to kind of tell everyone that there's gonna be a watch party. But yeah, um, show them Final Crisis. Darkseid almost destroys the universe simply by existing. Yeah, Darkseid's too powerful. He's OP. But the Iron Cuts in the Snyderverse. Oh yeah, I messed it up. Why did messed it up? Um, what I meant to say is I believe there's more of a chance to see Justice League Part 2 and 3 than seeing Iron Cut, because the Iron Cut's not in big demand like the Snyder Cut ever was. Um, but yeah, I just hope we do. I just don't see it happening. I don't see the Iron Cut happen. I do see the Snyderverse. I do see other stuff happening. I just don't see the Iron Cut. But yeah. Also, we are ending the stream in like 5 minutes, so y'all can drop y'all's final comments down below. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm surprised many people joined since I did make the stream last second, and it's not like we had any specific topics. I mean, it's just called the Isaac the Film Geek Open Discussion live stream. So thank you guys so much for joining us. If you're new here, just subscribe and turn on notification bell, smash the like button, and yeah. So I'm gonna read these final comments. Y'all drop some final comments if y'all want. But yeah, also this was a pretty short stream. We typically go for an hour, but today I wasn't able to because yeah, I'm sorry I did this last second. But yeah, even better, I love Final Crisis, one of the great. Heck yeah, man, I love Final Crisis. But yeah, Edwin comments, and people say that Thanos will defeat Darkseid with the Infinity Gauntlet and the MCU one versus DCU. I'm sorry, but I don't know if you guys have ever read the comics, but the Infinity Gauntlets, the Infinity Stones only work in their in their universe. And I think it was proven, I forgot what comic was it, but it proved that the Infinity Gauntlet, the Infinity Stones didn't work outside in the DC universe. So, you know, I disagree. And like, also let's remember Darkseid is a godlike being who can fly. He has laser beams, he has omega beams, he is very powerful. While Thanos is practically almost human, because without the gauntlet, he's tactical and strong and powerful, but he is not at Darkseid's level, where Darkseid's a literal god. But yeah. And look, I'm a big fan of Thanos. You guys know in my backgrounds, I have a Funko Pop of Thanos. I have a poster of Infinity War. I also have an Infinity Gauntlet, and I love Thanos. There's there's never in a million years that Thanos could defeat Darkseid, even with the Infinity Gauntlet. I don't care if he has this double-bladed sword. He cannot defeat the Lord of Apocalypse, the ruler of Earth, a man who legit squashed Steppenwolf's head with one stomp. A man who made Steppenwolf beg to him. And let's remember, Steppenwolf was actually beating the living crap out of most of the Justice League. Let's remember that. He beat most of the living crap out of most of the Amazons. So you're telling me that the man who made that guy beg would actually take an L to Thanos? I'm sorry, but let's be real here. Let's be reasonable, my fellow Americans. But yeah, can someone tell Warner Bros that 74,000 dislikes is not a good thing? I'm pretty sure they know that. I feel like I don't know. They should have expected it. I don't know what kind of idiots would drop that trailer, but yeah. There's a rumor that Punisher and Spider-Man No Way Home. Wait, hold up. I messed it up. I'm sorry. There's a rumor that Punisher is in Spider-Man No Way Home, but John Brethel. I actually don't expect to see Punisher. There's been too many rumors for Spider-Man No Way Home. There's a few rumors I don't believe. Like, I don't think we're gonna see Daredevil. I don't think we're gonna see Punisher. I mean, what we do know for sure is Alfred Molina is coming back as Doc Ock. We are going to see Jamie Foxx back as Electro, but I don't expect at all to see Punisher. And I mean, part of me does believe Daredevil probably will, but there's just been so many rumors for this upcoming film that sometimes it's hard to believe. But I don't know. I don't see Punisher actually coming, although I think that would be awesome, but I just don't see that happening. But yeah. Solomon Allen Jackson comments, Thanos being Darkseid. Yeah, that's a funny joke, man. Whoever actually believes Thanos could defeat Darkseid, I don't know. I mean, pick up a comment, read. I mean, pick up a comic, read, uh, watch a movie like Final Crisis, Apocalypse War, or Darkseid War, maybe. Just watch one of those things. I guarantee you that you'll think differently after that. But anyways, guys, thank you all for joining me here on this stream. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna read this. Actually, we just got another comment, but I don't believe Toby and Andrew don't give hate me, please. Nah, we won't give you hate, man. If you believe something, we never give you hate here on the channel, because I do believe this should be a channel for all movie fans to be the movie fans that they are. And if you have a theory, if you have a theory if you have a theory that you disagree or agree with, awesome, man. This is a channel where we all can voice our movie opinion. So if you ever have an opinion, except if it's Thanos beating Darkseid, because that's just factually incorrect. But yeah, we still love you here. But yeah, I do believe Toby and Andrew more than likely will come up. I don't think they'll have as big of a role as people make it seem, although I would hope for that. But hey, we just have to wait. We'd have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, but Daredevil will make sense. I do believe Daredevil makes more sense than Punisher. I just a part of me doesn't see it, although it is coming from a source from what was it? Murphy's Multiverse. I think that was the source, and that source did confirm that Quicksilver, Evan Peters' Quicksilver was going to pop up in the film. But yeah. But anyways, guys, I did want to talk about the Oscars today, but nah, we got into more important stuff, Snyder stuff. But over here on this channel, we always talk about Snyder stuff, which is always amazing. But yeah, thank you guys again for joining the stream. I didn't expect many people to join the stream. Thank you again, guys, for joining me here today. It was amazing to see all of you guys again. Again, we are going to be hosting a special Star Wars stream on Tuesday. On Tuesday, we're going to be hosting a live Star Wars discussion. We are going to get more into Star Wars that stream. So please, guys, again, if you're a big Star Wars fan, join us there. I'm a big Star Wars fan. You guys know I'm a big Star Wars fan. But so I can't wait for May the Force to be with you. I can't wait for that, because that is going to be a special moment. I'm going to talk about how I became a Star Wars fan. I'm going to talk about how much I love Star Wars, because I never have done a stream where we just talk about Star Wars. So I cannot wait for that. So you guys don't even have to be Star Wars fans. You guys can just be movie fans, whatever it is. But just join us again. And before I go, we actually have a comment. What time again? It's going to be it's going to be 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if I don't know, I can't actually, like, for those who live in other time zones, please search up your time zone, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. But if you guys want to make it easier, I am going to be scheduling it in advance, like maybe a day in advance, so you guys can just hit the reminder button. Just look out for it, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bells, maybe even follow me on my social medias, Instagram and Twitter at IsaacTheFilmGeek. Over there, I tend to talk about stuff there. So I hope you guys join us on the Isaac the Film Geek YouTube channel when we talk about that special Star Wars stream, because again, I've never done a Star Wars stream, and I think it would be awesome to do one at least, especially because it's May the 4th. So I can't wait to see you guys there if you guys are planning on joining. Thanks, Isaac. Take care. Thank you, Solomon. Thank you, Edwin. Thank you to everyone who joined us here. Thank you to Truth, Raya, Dennis, Manny, everyone who joined us here. Thank you guys so much for joining us here today. It was awesome being here again. And again, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys next time. Follow me on my social medias. Link is in the description down below. Always read the description. And thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.